to understand this. There was a major reason why the different people that interacted in the comments hated my co-host. One of the main reasons, and we're going to go down the list. Now, I'm going to be honest. The number one thing, I don't know why they were hating on Chris, because he was being honest with everything he said. He just represented, I feel, a heterosexual male opening his thoughts up that were very honest. And I would vibe speaking things to him, the fact we had a conversation that normalized the situation, that other men could understand, and that men, I guess, that live an alternative lifestyle or try and hide their lifestyle couldn't understand. And that's the crazy part, because we know who we're talking about. When they were mentioning people and friends, like when we brought up Bruno and other people, they were frustrated. And I'll think, if I'm going to tell you behind the scenes what type of situation transpired that was addressed that a lot of people did not like. Understand, they were mad at the fact that I had one of my people go search, and they found that some of these individuals were in alternative lifestyle films. And I couldn't do that. So they went and searched it out for me, found it. He didn't like that. Then on top of that, yo, it proved everything I said right. Obviously, I couldn't show the video on YouTube, and I couldn't even look at it, but I was going to let them upload it on my channel, and I found a way to do that. And I was like, I don't want to watch the video. You could just upload it. And I spared him that. But that wasn't enough. The guy kept like getting mad, like, oh, you, and I don't even want to say some of the stuff. I was like, yo, this conversation is for somebody who endorses your lifestyle. I don't endorse it. But at the end of the day, I never even had a problem with that. That wasn't my issue. My issue was I was told he was hiding information. When I say that, I was told by somebody credible he knew more than he was saying. And then they were about to say it. The dude even went up and subliminally said it in a video that we all seen. The homies are my homies. You thought I couldn't put two and two together who he was talking about? Oh, you're mad at me though, but you weren't mad at the fact the dude got up and said that. And even till this day, he couldn't explain who the homies was. We know who the homies was. They know who the homies was. You almost got bull cased up by the feds by what you said. They saw your video. That's what's funny. How you mad at me when they saw your video and they were putting two and two together? That's the craziest part, because he was up there talking too much with Jenny. He had to get up and say something with Jenny so bad, knowing that they're watching. You can't tell me he didn't know they were watching. He was in my inbox. He knew. But yet he about to leak you out. You're mad at me, but you ain't gonna say nothing to dude. He just dancing, prancing around you. Dang near, I don't even know. I don't even want to talk about what some of the things I was told was going on. Yo, so why you mad at me? You're the one doing it. You're the one exposing yourself. And your friends are around opening their mouths, talking about the case, literally leaking stuff. Be mad at the company you keep, not at the people that are talking about what others get up and talk about. That makes no sense. Makes no sense. Until then, we're still making sure Melina, aka Zabella's cool. Like, come on, man. Tell the truth. You weren't trying to hunt her or do stuff to her. I don't know if you did. I don't know if you're looking to, but that would be the dumbest thing you do. That would be the dumbest thing. And I bet that'd be your last strike. And I sat there and even exposed you told on your bull. And then you hopped in, and I still spared putting up the things. I made you admit to telling on your own people, getting them cased up. If I show that, I already talked to one of the boys. If I show that, it's over for you. And that's why I didn't show it. Because if I show that, I already know what they said. It is done. And I just was respectful to say, I'm not even going to expose him like that. He does not know what he's saying. Because I said, and I know, because I talk to the people who employ you. I talk to your employers. I know what it could happen to you, because you can't be out here moving like that when you're really telling, getting others cased up. There's no way you can move like that. I still spared you. Still act like this stuff didn't exist. You think I don't have everything you were saying in the inbox? I show that to someone, we will never hear from you again. I already know. I know what type time they're on. And I said, all right, whatever. I'm going to let it be. And that's what I said with that. So for your sake, I hope she's all right. And I hope so are those other girls. Because like I said, I already talked to one of their fathers. Now, I don't know if those girls don't tell their parents everything that was happening, but I already know what he's ready to do. It's his daughter. You think he's playing with that? You think he's going to, hold on. A guy's daughter is forced into a situation. You think he's going to play with that? I made that disappear for you. And I sat there still because it didn't go to an extent where it was unrecoverable. So I let it be. And it's even crazier because they're sending me stuff and telling, you think just because I'm not talking about it, don't think I ain't getting stuff. Don't think I don't got it stacked up. I always keep that. I keep that on deck just in case. Because I'm like, just in case something happened and they want to say something that's opposite, I need something so they can go away forever. Because I don't like solving problems just for the moment. And I felt like I made some sort of understanding with you and I just let it be. But then it's like, what's the safety of these girls in the situation of them with their family? Some of their families looking for them, right? Tell me I'm lying. Am I not lying? I'm lying, right? I'm lying, right? The funny thing is, I never lied up here. That's the kicker. You could run it back. I ain't never lie about nothing because that's not in my genetic makeup. I kick the truth. It's whether you believe it or not. That's the way a truther moves. Look up what a truther is. Either you believe it or not, but what I say is the truth. I don't have time for anything else. I ain't never lied. I already told you about my cases. I went to the cop's face. I ain't never run. He was starting up his car ready for me to run. I just stood there, walked up to him like, what's up? I'm not that guy. I'm sorry. I don't run from the cops. I don't hide ducking. That's not me. If you're trying to get me on something, get me on something. If you're not, move. And they were hitting me up behind the scenes, and I still didn't say nothing. I can't say the same for your friends. I can't say the same for your friends. The people that you trust everything to, these cats talk more than somebody snitching. I'm like, you telling them things they ain't even need to know. That's your friends, your buddies. They told them bruh, they put your name in stuff that you had nothing to do with. Who sorted it out for you? Me. Who sorted everything so they didn't case you up and throw you in jail for life? Me. So put some respect on my name. I made sure you didn't go away for life. They were implicating you in stuff you ain't have nothing to do with. Now, as for your one friend that went to jail that was out in the news, you got to figure that out. Because we know you had to be behind that. Ain't no one else know his movements. You were the only one that knew where he was going when he was going. God forbid he finds that out. God forbid you know how he moves. God forbid he finds that out. I cannot stress that enough. And I knew that. Still didn't say nothing. Still kept it funky. Still kept it trill. And I ain't even parted what you're doing. Didn't tell him because I already knew. I'm like, nah, I don't want to bring that problem to him because that's some other stuff. I don't even know where his mind's at right now because of what happened to him. We both know that. And anyways, dealing with the thing, what I was coming on here to say anyway, the reason you guys hate the hosts is because the co-hosts, they kept it real. I even offered the option for all of you to come up. Not only to you, I offered it to Genesis, and I offered it to Scheme at one point. Y'all don't want to come up and speak, but he was quick to have, he was quick to have my video up and be up there saying, he's lying, he's this, when you couldn't even prove I'm wrong. When everything I'm doing, who do you think's verifying it? Hold on. You thought I was the only one verifying it? Not only is CommenterNation looking at it, who else you think? Who you think I'm about to say? Really? You don't think they are watching? You don't think they were hitting me up daily behind the scenes. They were. Still kept it real. That's the crazy part. Y'all be faking, but I keep it real. And I kept it real with them. Like, look, I don't have any details, which I don't. Which I didn't. And I kept that real. Bottom line, it was done. Even dealing with this case, looking at it, kept it real. When your friends were the ones trying to get you gone, they were trying to get you out of here. The things that they had, they already knew. They were trying to get you gone. They wanted you gone, your own friends. That's the saddest part. Because in my head, I came to the conclusion, the reason this person acts that way is because he's so angry and he doesn't even realize his own friends are trying to set him up. Same thing for X. You can't say I'm lying. Really? His friends weren't trying to set him up. That's a fact. And these are the things I kept for real. Why do they hate Queen? Because she kept it real. Because she was the one staying 10 toes down about what it was that was going on. And I already know about little things behind the scenes that aren't talked about. She didn't even have to tell me. I already knew. And some of the people that did it to her are still here trying to make money and make a living. But they put her in duress. Who do you think's watching? Who do you think they don't know? Because of what y'all did, you think they don't know? Are you serious? And that's wild. Because they're talking about not talking to cops. You guys are giving false allegations to YouTube. That got handled. All this time. All them lies. And they're still trying to stand on a lie. Here's the difference. When you lie and try and stand on a lie, you lose. Especially going against me. You're going to lose. Because I kick truth. I've been kicking truth before you even knew this channel existed. From the beginning. I already knew. I was talking to some of your favorite YouTubers. They know I'm true. And I already know why growth is going to be stunted. Because when I'm kicking the real about stuff that's going on in the industry, they're not going to really push what I'm talking about. That's why I went from the front page of YouTube to just being whatever. And let people who are there be there or let them search it. I know. I'm not dumb. I know why. Because when you're real and you speak about things that are real and the truth about stuff, some people say, YouTube, please don't let it come out, please. You ain't beg like that? Stop it. You don't think they told me how y'all beg? Yo, I be so mad because these are the same people that say, we're authentic. We tell the truth. We're real. But y'all beg for the truth to not come out. Like, it's crazy. Like, the way y'all were coming, like, they were coming out saying things to YouTube that were so many lies. Saying, oh, then tell me one of you wasn't going into the groups that support him. Saying things like, don't let him in the group. Don't allow him to get in here. Don't allow him to see stuff. Tell me y'all weren't begging the moderators not to. You wouldn't think I found out? Like, come on. Like, here's the thing. The people you talk to, they may not tell you. They may tell you, oh, I don't know who that is. Oh, I don't rock with him. Low key, they know they do. They know they do. Nobody likes a liar. Who's going to support a liar when I'm here kicking the truth? To support the situation. Not only that, to bring justice for a young man that was taken out, dealing with the situation by his friends helping. His friends helping him. Now, why? I don't know. But when you slipped up and said the homies amount, you gave it all up. Then trying to act like it didn't happen. Then you tried to erase the video. We all had it. Still got it. Now it's up. Got like almost 100,000 views. And you were trying to act like it was going to go away. Stop, yo. I hate when people are fake like that. Yo, one thing I can't stand, it's a fake person. When you're fake like that, claiming someone's your friend, but you're involved in setting them up, you're the worst. You're the worst. There's no worse person to have around them than you. And here's the funny thing. Even if you're getting out of it, you're slicking through, there's going to come a time where you pay for what you've done. There's coming a time. Even if you don't see it, there's coming a time because you did this to innocent people, innocent women, innocent men that are suffering because of your choices, that are suffering because of what you did. That is what you have to do. And the problem was, everybody I was bringing up was real. The problem was, Zabella was real. She wasn't a fake person like a lot of y'all. She wasn't fake. And because she didn't fake the phone, some of you have it out for her, have an issue with her. Go ahead. Because I'm going to tell you this. If something was to happen to her, so many people would get cased up and you're never getting free. Yo, you are getting life. I promise. I already talked with them. You're going to go away for life. I don't care how many of you it is, whether it's 20 of you, 30 of you, the number. What did I say? Let's play a football game. Did not you forgot. Remember I said let's play a football game? How high can we get the numbers? You don't think I could get 60 on one of y'all? Get 40 on one of y'all? Because y'all hunting innocent people, innocent women that are just trying to admit stuff happening? You don't think that's possible? I already had the conversations. I don't have to talk no more about that. I'm just reminding you, in case any of you forgot. That's wild. A lot of y'all be bugging out, man. Bugging out. That's wild. It's not about views. It's about what's talked about. Don't worry about who I talk with. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because it's done. I already told them about you type of people that get on these fake names saying these type of things. Trust me. They're watching and it's already done. So just you saying things you're saying now, they seen it. It's over. Like, you guys are doing too much. Doing too much. Saying too much. When the funny thing is, the friends right beside you are the ones who are informants. That's a fact. Informing on you every step of the way. That's crazy. That's so crazy. I just couldn't imagine that. I could not imagine that. That's insane. And that's insanity. I couldn't imagine my best friend actually telling on me. You're saying police. What are police? Do police have the power to do what it is I'm saying? Does that sound like police? That's crazy. That sounds like police to you? You're still so dumb. Like, you don't, like, they don't get it. They're thinking low level. Such low level thinking. Such low level thinking. Okay, let me ask you. If I sound like police, why would I be working with them if I am? Then that means I was from the beginning, right? You don't even make sense. They're still so delusional. They're like, oh, you're working with, dummy. That doesn't make sense. You're not even thinking. Use your head and think. How could I be working with someone if I have this power that I speak of? Who am I working with? I have no alliances. I am the alliance. I am the power. You make no sense. Anyways, part of what I came on here to say is the bottom line is the part of the reason they hated these people I work with is because of what they stood for. One stood for standing to push the era of what it is we brought here from the beginning, and that's the truth. Another sat there, they didn't like them because they could foretell a lot of what they're doing. And the crazy part is they did have a gift to do it. So that's the craziest part, that they were gifted. The people I work with are gifted. Now, what's even crazier, the people that I'm about to have, like, that's nothing. I don't even talk about the people behind the scenes. The people that I have coming, it's game over. It's game over on all of it. It's game over on all of it. So what I have coming up, yo, this is about to be insane. All right. So the insanity I have, I'm trying to start having guests. So part of what's happening right now is YouTube backed off about certain things, but they told me we're not going to let someone flag you. So we're good. I'm good on that. But they said we're not pushing it, which means they're not putting certain videos out there on the front screen, which is cool. I get that. And those videos are the ones like I did earlier. Because understand, I get inside information. I've been told y'all before I even came up to this level, I've been fraternity. I'm with a strong fraternity. I told you the number one fraternity in the world. I already told you guys that. Y'all know that. To the people that watch me long enough. So my team is stronger than anything they know. I've been with it. So these people saying their little things, it don't mean nothing. I'm with the person that you're looking to pay you. I'm with the person that you're looking to make a life out with or out of. They've been on my team. They've been with me. They sit here and laugh when people are saying other little things. We laugh at you. We sit back and laugh at you. When I say gatekeeper, I'm not playing with you. I'm not joking with you. On the fake name saying whatever, I'm not playing with you. I know who you are. You're just talking for no reason. I already have you in my hand. If I want it, it would be over. I already know who you are. But I let you play your little game because I enjoy it. I enjoy the little games people play. I find enjoyment out of it because it makes no sense to me. I'm like, are they dumb or did they hear me? Because my words are stronger than you because I'm with the stronger team. Understand that. I'm with the team that allows you to exist doing what you do. That's a fact. Now, that I can't lie about. Remember, I warned them. I don't lie when I come up here. I don't have a reason to lie. But they still don't get it. It's not about how big your platform is. Remember, yo, these guys couldn't have been around since the beginning. It's not how many people you talk to, it's who is watching. Hmm? I warned you that, didn't I? Who is watching? Who? I said my voice is stronger. I said who is watching? You're trying to tell me, oh, my platform's bigger. That don't matter. It's who is watching your platform. Bottom line. Who? If they're not somebody that's notable, if they're not someone named, don't matter. I didn't say police. Again, these guys are dumb. You talk to police. You do. I talk to much greater. Understand that. Yo, these dudes still don't get it. I said greatest nation since United Nations, and they still don't get it. I'm glad you know how to do math. I'm glad. You're not so dumb. At least you can do simple math. I give props to you for that. They're still delusional. It's okay. They think numbers speaks power. Actually, affiliation speaks power. And that I've been had. Been had. Uh, it's not about finishing anything. Actually, I want to finish this case. I really do want to finish this case and figure out if those young men really did happen. But right now, the information they're releasing is a little subtle. And I made a promise to the detective. So that's okay. Right now, it's going to be information coming out a little slower. It's coming out a little slower than I thought it would. Maybe he can answer to me what's going on. That's one thing I got to get in touch with. I got to figure out. Well, I know when the first case starts, and I know Michael Boatwright's first up. My only curiosity has to do with the criminals that are left. It's not just them, it's the people that they said were involved that they haven't addressed yet. So they have a list of people that they haven't went for yet that they're planning to go for. But I got to get those names. I need that list. Maybe I could talk to him to get it. I got to figure out what's happening with that. I need that information. Oh, another thing, dealing with the car and the case. The one thing that seems to not be present either is the camera that's connected to the back of the car. They still haven't found that footage somehow, which is crazy to me. That's crazy to me. That's even wilder. I don't know. That that sounds crazy alone to me. But the bigger thing right now, I have some celebrities that I definitely am going to step up to defend or to present their narrative because that's what was presented to me. And one of the first ones I will begin the video on because they're seeming like they're under peril right now. So I had promised that I'd step up and speak for them. And the bottom line between the other thing is they're not in a criminal case, but the thing is they could be. So that's one of the things. Another thing, dealing with the prior aim that I wanted to do, there was two other major things I wanted to expose that have to do with other states when you look at them and how they're going about prosecution in two major other cases. And that's my aim right now. So I'm doing more research about that. That's why I haven't been making many videos because I do the setup because I'm going to have guests coming on and I have a big panel that's about to come up and I'm going to have major players involved and we're going to be discussing two topics that I think is very important for the future. The only problem is the third one YouTube isn't rocking with at all. At all. And it's because it's very relevant right now. And I guess they feel like it could lead to information being leaked about what's going on. So I respect that because I'm in America. That's what I rep. That's the only way way I could think of it. Because I understand because the different topics and things. As someone also has reached out to me and wanted to know if I could discuss things that are industry related, and that's a limit because, like I told you, my affiliations I have to be very careful because, I'm not trying to give up my affiliations. They run a little bit deeper than anyone can even imagine. So when they ask me, know who's watching, I have an idea who you are, but that really doesn't matter because the people who I'm affiliated with, they are who you watch daily. They are part of who you get on TV just to watch, just to see. So I'm good with that. You can say whatever, man. You have no clue how deep my connections run. It's okay to be a little scared, to be a little skeptical. That's normal. Because if I said my affiliations, it would change all y'all. And and as I said, I'm not ready to, I didn't even talk to my people about that I'm going to be doing the thing. I don't want to, and it ain't no cops. But trust me, you love and watch them every day and you beg to be in their presence. That's a fact. So I got to see what's up with that. I got to be very careful about that. I've been with yo, I've been. When I say, like, people think it's a joke when I say I've been. Nah, I've been. You can say police, I don't care. You say whatever you want. I've been. Don't matter. I've been since the beginning. And that's okay. I never cared what people thought. I gotta be careful. Because I want to have those people interact in the future. And if I want that, I gotta make sure I set it up for them to come through. So I gotta prepare topics and warm up the crowd to understand what it is that's about to be discussed. So the first thing I'm gonna say is, remember, think critical. I've been telling people, think critically. Because my thing is, even though the X thing is something that we want to do, and I don't mind it, that's not going to be what all we're doing at all. Before him, I did very controversial things. YouTube, people were saying things YouTube didn't mind. They were like, whatever, we know it's a lie. But the things I'm about to do, controversial ain't even the word. So I gotta tailor it. Because before anybody, the person I gotta answer to is God. That's the first person I gotta answer to. Shout out. What's up, Wolfie? Like, I gotta answer to God first and foremost, not a man. Man could get handled. God is number one. And with connections getting stronger, I just can't play with it. I gotta really like I'm not playing with nobody. I can't. I can't. Not with what I'm about to try and do. I can't. So I'm uh man. But that's part of why I brought up the names that are here, because these people were controversial earlier and we had good conversation. They brought out good topics that a lot of people were trying to debunk, but they brought the evidence to prove that this was actually happening with those people. That's why y'all were mad. Y'all were mad because I got the people that could prove you were a lie. And now I'm about to have the ultimate people to prove that people are liars for real. So I got to be careful on my type of people I bring into. Shout out to CommenterNation. Like, at first, I took it to another level. Now it's time for us to level up. Shout out Dylan. What's up, Dylan, man? You know how this goes. I'm not gonna lie. Dylan came with some of the best proof I've ever seen. I can't even, like, yo, Dylan, you really, like, you came with it. And part of the problem is that when we're bringing out this stuff, they don't like that on their lower level. They lie to cover up them. They think they're higher. You're low level. I was above you coming in. I already ranked out and did what I need to do. I already did what I need to do. That's why I wouldn't be here doing this if I wasn't graduated. Understand? So whatever you're talking about, whoever I'm talking to, they outrank you. That's like, when I told them that, they were like, there's no one that's going to get in your comments that's near our rank. So I chatted with them. They're like, don't, and I told them the type of stuff they're saying. They're like, ignore them. We're telling you, nobody's going to hop in your comments that's near our rank. And they want to, and the problem is, y'all don't get in to admit who you are. Y'all act like someone else. I wish y'all came in with your real name, because that would be over for you. If you come in with your real name, it would be done. Done. Because I guarantee the people I'm talking to are your boss. You're not above them at all. They're your boss. I know that. Because they told me in the very beginning, some of the people that's going to hop in your comments are going to be our underlings, are going to be under us, and they're going to talk to you like bosses. Don't mind it. Don't worry about it. We'll figure out. So they said that they'll handle you. So I let it be what it is. I don't know who you are, so I can't say. But all I know is what I was told. So bottom line, I already know that these people that get on fake accounts are trying to cover up that they're really under. And like I said before, God's the ultimate boss. So that's the person who's standing above me that I have to reference. So the main thing that I want you guys to understand is that I definitely am going to be changing channel dynamics. So I have a setup. I bought I didn't buy it. I was given a studio. So I'm trying to get the studio together and the setup going. That's been a lot of work. I'm not even gonna lie. That's why I've been on. It's been a lot of work, yo. Like, getting that stuff together, getting the getting it panned out how I want to do it. This joint is stressful, man. I'm not even gonna front. It's a lot, man. But it's whatever. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, my co-hosts that I have and I'm going to have, they're hated a lot because they're truthful, but they stand for something. So I'm gracious to have them involved with the media, the method. We're going to be talking about world topics, talking about deeper stuff, dealing with life, and it's just going to be overall that wave to get 2022 started. So I got to push it, and that's part of what I'm doing. And as I said, like, I'm going to do my lives and videos that I have coming and different things that I'm working on. It's just easier to go live at times, but I don't know if I'm going to go live with it or we're going to do pre-recorded. I'll have to ask them and talk to them. I like my pre-recorded thing. I enjoy that, but we might do a live or two. I got to see what's up. I'm still talking, trying to figure it out, bouncing ideas back and forth, but I have it going the way it needs to go. And to be honest, I feel like, I feel like a lot of times dealing with this media, when you're a truther, that I shouldn't only do it here. I need to do it bigger than that. So that's why I'm kind of aiming too. I got to do it a little bigger. So I want to do it on multiple platforms so that people are able to really branch out and see it. But I'm looking at what other platform that this extends to. But it would have to stretch to from YouTube to other places because I rock with YouTube. What's up, June? I rock with YouTube. And part of the thing I don't like is the fact that, like, yo, nah, never mind. I guess that was for the better. Whatever. It is what it is. But shout out to Zabella, Chris, and Queen. Um, Hit me up if y'all get a chance. I'll holler at y'all. Get back in touch and let me know what's going on. We'll make moves from there. We can go. I want to introduce everybody, and that's just my overall goal. Trying to branch out and make it a little better. Yeah, I'm chilling, June. I'm just getting stuff together, hollering at certain people. The thing that had me shook, June, recently is finding out my family roots. Like finding out what my blood is connected to. I was really freaked out. So I had to get my head together because I found out I had to find that out, and I never expected that, never at all. So it's almost like a confirmation of my mission. You know what I mean? I found out a confirmation of my mission. So it's just been challenging nonetheless. But I gotta take the mission. It's my duty. You feel what I'm saying? It's my duty. I gotta fulfill the path. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why everything these people are chatting about, it don't mean nothing. I already know. And knowing my duty, nothing's gonna get in the way. Nothing. Nothing. It's all good. It's all good. I just have a mission I have to do. I've been given a task, a mission, and I just been taken back, man. I never knew. I didn't know. And it's cool. because that's the duty I have to carry. You know, it's just my job of what I have to do. I got to. That's why I win nothing. All rights reserved.